Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2023 season for the Baltimore Ravens, but after every touchdown that Lamar Jackson scores, we get to steal a player from the team he scored on. And I mean, as long as our boy Lamar goes off today, I think Baltimore is going to be pretty unstoppable today. I mean, they were literally one win away from going to the Super Bowl last year. And I mean, obviously the Ravens are already in a pretty good position to start things off. And at this point, I think it's safe to say that this is a top 2 defense in the league, and they are not too. But anyways, to start things off in week 1, it looks like we're going to be taking on CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. I mean, I feel like we're probably going to have to score quite a few points if we want to win this game, because I feel like the Texans are not going to be an easy matchup today. I feel like Stroud is probably going to go off. Come on, OBJ. Since he couldn't get the first there, though, that is going to bring up a 3rd down. I'm just going to try and run a slant route, and hopefully we can get Flowers open. That is not looking good, though. Lamar, please escape. We got the first. I mean, I feel like we probably should have got stopped there, but I will take that. I'm going to try and go for Zay here, though, and see if he can pick up the first down. I mean, that should work out. Nobody's on him, so that's going to put us in scoring position. I mean, so far, I feel like this has actually been a pretty solid drive for the Ravens. We just got to make sure we keep this up. I am going to switch it up a bit, though, and see if we can get Lamar going. He is gone. Come on, we got to be... Oh, come on. That was the one guy we had to beat. We're 5 yards short. I mean, on the downside, after that, the Texans did force a 3rd down, so I'm just going to put it in the air, and hopefully we can get Mark Andrews open, and as long as he's not locked up, I feel... Oh, that's going to bring up a 4th down. I mean, we did not come all this way just to kick a field goal, so I'm going to go for it here, and hopefully we don't get burnt, because that would really suck. Come on, Beckham, get there. That's going to be a passing touchdown from Lamar. So since Lamar threw that, that means we get to steal at least one player from the Texans after this game, and more importantly, that's gonna tie things up.
2 seconds later.
Coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though, and our field position is trash right now. I mean, we're at the 3-yard line, so I'm hoping we can get something here without getting safetied. That is going to be a pick. Okay, I probably shouldn't have put that in the air. That might come back to burn us. And I mean, no surprise, the Texans scored after that. So now it's a 7-point game, which makes this drive a little bit more important than it would have been. Lamar is gone, though. That is a lot of open field. I mean, I feel like that play alone kind of makes up for that interception that we threw, but I'm gonna keep it on the ground with Lamar here and see if we can get another crazy pickup with him. I mean, hold on. Oh, that's almost a 1st. We probably could have played that out a little bit better. If we hit a juke there, I feel like we probably would have got more yardage. I'm just gonna hand it off to Lamar again, though, because it seems like every time this defense is lost, I mean, they have done a terrible job with him, and that is gonna go for a touchdown. I mean, that is by far the best play that we have seen out of Lamar today. So that's going to be his 2nd TD of the game, and that's going to extend this to a 2-score lead. And it looks like that last touchdown that we scored with Lamar ended up being a very important one, because that is the reason that we're going to win this game. So we're 1-0 to start off the season, but since Lamar finished that game with 2 touchdowns, we did get to steal 2 players from the Houston Texans. And to start things off, I just focused on the defense by picking up Derek Stingley Jr. and Will Anderson Jr. I mean, I feel like those 2 are going to be 2 very crucial pickups for the defense, but that's gonna bring us to week 2, and it looks like we have another tough game on our hands, because now we have to play Joe Shiesty and the Bengals, who are also 1-0. We're starting out in the 2nd quarter here, though, and it has not been a good start for Baltimore. I mean, we've had 2 drives already, and this defense has not allowed anything yet. I mean, we have been locked down. And I mean, obviously we are down 10-0 here, so I feel like this is a pretty important drive for us. I'm hoping we can put something on the board here, but we are going to need to play a lot better than we did on the first. How did we miss that? I mean, it seems like things just keep getting worse and worse for us, man. That guy was wide open. If we hit Bateman there, that would have been a huge pickup, but now it's 3rd down once again. It looks like we're going to have Beckham, though, so hopefully that's where things can turn around for us. I mean, it took a whole quarter, but that is going to be our first down of the game. I'm going to run this play again, though, because Bateman was wide open last time, and this time it looks like we're going to hit him. So that is going to be a huge play, and just like that, we're going to be in scoring position. So it looks like things are going a lot better on this drive. I'm going to try and keep it on the ground with Lamar, though, and it looks like he is gone. So that's a 1st. I know it would be a total long shot since Lamar really doesn't run as much as he used to, but I feel like it would be really cool if we could get 1,000 yards yards rushing with this guy, so I'm hoping we can try to do that. That's another first down from Beckham, though. Actually, scratch that. Apparently, we're just short, so that's going to make it 3rd and inches, but I'm just going to try and go for Andrews here, and hopefully he can get another TD for us, and it looks like he is going to be open. We barely got that off, though. I mean, Lamar got smoked the second we let go of the ball there, but either way, that's going to put us on the board. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though, and as you can see, we are in a very tight game right now. I mean, this is probably the most important drive that we have had all season so far, because we kind of need to score if we want to keep this game alive. I mean, obviously we need a touchdown because a field goal is not going to help us out at all at this point, but hopefully a TD will be enough to put this thing away. That is going to be an interception. Okay, that might be the biggest choke that we have had. I mean, the second I let go of the ball, I regretted it. I knew I shouldn't have put that in the air, but it looks like the defense has clutched up for us, so we still have a chance to try and win this game. I mean, I honestly can't believe that Cincinnati was not able to score there because we set them up perfectly, but hopefully now it will be our chance to shine. We're gonna have Zay wide open. We gotta be way more careful with the ball here, though, because I mean, that is already 2 very costly interceptions that we have thrown this season. I mean, I guess the last one wasn't really costly since we did get the ball back, but hold on, that's gonna be a... Oh, he dropped it. That makes it 4th down. So just like that, the game is pretty much on the line right now. I mean, I'm just gonna go back for Zay, because this play did work out for us last time, so I'm really hoping he can get open again here. But if he doesn't, we're pretty much done for. Please get there. That's gonna be a first down. This game definitely should be over right now, but we are somehow still going. I'm gonna try and run the clock out a little bit with Lamar, though. That honestly might go for a touchdown. That's gonna give us the lead. And I mean, we only left 35 seconds on the clock, so hopefully that will be enough to put things away. And after that, it looks like we did go on to win this game by 1 point, because we did miss the 2-point conversion. So if they kicked a field goal, they would have won, but thankfully the defense clutched up. But once again, Lamar scored 2 TDs in that game, so we got to steal 2 players from the Cincinnati Bengals, and this time I focused on the offense by picking up Lamar Chase and Joe Mixon. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 5 to see how this team was doing, and it looks like we've been pretty unstoppable. I mean, we are 4-0, and it looks like we're going to be playing our biggest rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it looks like the defense is already clutched up for us, so we have pretty solid field position to start things off. I'm gonna see if we can get Flowers open on this play, though. We barely got that off. Watt was coming at us full speed. I'm hoping we can get at least 1 touchdown with Lamar today, because that is a guy that we could really use on the defense. I'm gonna try and go for Jamar here, though. I mean, I feel like him and Lamar should be a crazy duo. I mean, I'd say that right there is a pretty solid start. I'm gonna try and keep it on the ground, though. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to get past Watt, to be honest with you, but it looks like we are. That could go. That's going to be really close. Okay, we just got to go out of bounds, because the last thing I want to do is force it and throw another interception, especially when we're in field goal position at the very least. Oh, that should work out. Come on, likely get there. That's going to be another passing TD from Lamar Jackson, and better yet, that's going to give us a 7-0 lead over Pittsburgh. And I mean, after that, it looks like our defense clutched up for us again. So I'm just going to try and go for Jamar to start this drive off. Ooh, that should work out. Come on, get there. That is going to be a huge play. Already love what I'm seeing out of this duo, man. I do not regret taking Jamar Chase at all. This might be the best player that we've gotten so far today. And it looks like, ooh, that was almost a touchdown. After all that, though, I mean, I'm just going to keep it on the ground and see if Lamar can punch this in. I'm not going to lie. I kind of forgot that we also have Joe Mixon on this team. I'll try and give him more plays in the next game, but it looks like that is going to be a touchdown from Lamar for the 2nd time today. And I mean, better yet, that's going to put us up by 2 scores early in this game. And after that, it looks like we did go on to win this one 34-14. So the Baltimore Ravens are 5-0 on the season. But once again, after that game, we get to steal 2 players from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And since their defense is absolutely loaded, we went ahead and took TJ Watt and Minkah Fitzpatrick. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 10 to see how this team was doing. And no surprise, we we are insane right now. I mean, we have an 8-1 record. The only team we lost to is Seattle. And in week 10, obviously, we play the Browns, who are 1-7. I did say I was going to try and give Joe Mixon some more plays today, though, because we did not use this guy at all last game. So hopefully he can do something to start things off for us. That works out for a first. We have a pretty dangerous running back duo, man. I mean, we got Mixon, and then we also have Mitchell, who's got some legs on him. I'm going to keep it on the ground again here, though, and it looks like that's another pretty solid gain. Somehow we're still going. I mean, the run game seems to be working pretty well right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably only going to try and score 1 touchdown against these guys because there's really only one player that I want to take from this defense. Lamar is gone again. That's going to go for a touchdown. I cannot believe he got away there. I mean, that definitely works out in our favor. So that is a very quick score from the Ravens. I mean, I know I said I was only going to score the 1 touchdown, but it looks like our defense has put us back in scoring position. So I might as well try and get in the end zone again here. Oh, hold on. That is a first down. I don't really care if we get a passing touchdown or not. I'm just doing this to make sure we can get a 2-score lead over Cleveland right now, because that would definitely help out our case quite a bit. I'm going to see if we can get Jamar open here, though, because I feel like this route has been pretty insane for me today. That's going to go for a... Oh, hold on. I might have spoke too soon. We are 2 yards short. I mean, I honestly thought that was going to go for a touchdown. But since we're here, I mean, we might as well get another one for Lamar. I mean, there are 2 players that we could use, I guess. And it looks like that's going to work out. So we're going to find Mark Andrews in the end zone, which is obviously going to go for Lamar Jackson's 2nd touchdown of the game. And I mean, after that, it looks like we did go on to take this one 28-7. So the Ravens are going to be moving to 9-1 on the season. But once again, as I said, we do get to add another 2 players to this team after that game. And for the offense, we went ahead and picked up Joel Bitonio. And on the defensive side of things, I mean, I think this one is pretty obvious, but we picked up Myles Garrett. But after all of that, I mean, this is what the defense is looking like. Obviously, they are absolutely loaded. And on the other side of things, I mean, this is definitely a top 3 offense in the league right now. I mean, Baltimore already has a 9-1 record right now, so I'd be pretty amazed if they somehow found a way to miss the playoffs, but I guess we'll see what they can do to end off the season. And it looks like the Ravens definitely ended off the season strong, because they're gonna go 14-3 to win the division, and we play the 10-7 Broncos in the wild card round. But it looks like the Chiefs managed to go 17-0 this season, so that might be a problem later. I mean, it looks like Lamar has definitely made himself a case for MVP once again, because he had 3,200 yards in the air for 28 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, and on the ground he had 950, so we're just short of 1,000, but he also had 10 touchdowns. But it looks like we did go on to beat the Broncos in the wild card round, and we also beat the Raiders in the divisional rounds. So now we play the Chargers, who somehow beat the Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, that is actually mental, man. I cannot believe the Chiefs went undefeated all season just to lose their first playoff game against the LA Chargers. I'm not complaining, though, because that makes this road to the Super Bowl a little bit easier for Baltimore, or I shouldn't say a little bit easier. I'd say a lot easier, because Kansas City would have sucked to go up against. I mean, playoff Pat is a different breed, man, but that's going to bring up a 3rd down. I'm going to try and get Jamar open here, but if this does... Oh, nobody's on him. That's a touchdown. I cannot believe we have this much space, and it looks like nobody's catching up to us. So that is going to be a touchdown to start things off. I mean, that is definitely a very hot start for Baltimore. So just like that, we're up 7-0. And that was just a simple slant route right there, too. But I'm going to try and put this defense to the test now and see if we can take the Chargers off the field. I mean, it seems like every team that we've gone up against has really been struggling against this defense, so I don't think it's going to be any different for LA today. That's going to be a 3rd down. So one more stop and we're going to be taking Herbert off the field. I feel like an interception would be sick right now, but I'm going to try and blitz him here. Oh, Garrett, let's go. That might be a sack. He's going to get away. Hold on. Oh, that was almost a 1st down. We're going to stop him, though, so that takes them off. And, I mean, it looks like the Chargers were not built for the moment, because they're going to get blown out 38-19. So that's going to send the Baltimore Ravens to the Super Bowl. But to end off the season, it looks like MVP ended up going to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's fair. He did lead the team to a 17-0 record. Lamar did come third place in the votings, though. It looks like the last team standing in our way of us in a Super Bowl is the Dallas Cowboys, who are 12-5. It looks like the Cowboys were able to score first, though. So we are down 7-0. This team is absolutely loaded, though. So, I mean, I feel like we should be able to erase that deficit pretty quickly. I want to try and get Joe Mixon going for a run here, though. I mean, obviously, this defense is going to be really tough to go up against. I feel like we really got to stay away from... Oh, no way that might go. Come on, Mixon, please. Oh, I thought we were going to beat him. We're at the 18-yard line, though. I'm just going for another run after that, though, man. I mean, obviously, they are struggling against the run game right now. Okay, this time we're losing yardage. Almost like they heard me say that, but I'm going to try and go for Jamar here. And hopefully he can get open, because if he doesn't, it's going to be like 3rd and 13, which would not be helpful. That's going to work out, but there is a flag. And of course it's going to be holding, so that just backs us up even more. So now we need 23 yards to keep this drive alive, but we do have 2 attempts to try and do this. So that makes things a little bit better. I mean, at least it's not 3rd down, because that would really suck. We're going to have Chase wide open, though. So that was almost all of it in one go. But that's going to make it 3rd and inches. If we get stopped at the line, I'll probably just go for it on 4th down. But I'm going to hand it off to Mixon, who is going to pick up the 1st down for us. I'm going to try and get it all right here, though. I'm going to keep it on the ground with Lamar. And if we can blow past Parsons, this could very well go for a TD. Come on, it looks like we have open field. And there's another flag. Oh my God, bro. We cannot catch a break today. I don't know what we're doing wrong right now. So it looks like that touchdown is going to be coming away. And now we need 15 yards for a TD this time. I'm going to try and go back to this play of Chase, though, because it did work out when it was like 2nd and 20 something. And it looks like it's going to work out again. We're at the 1-yard line. I feel like this drive has taken a lot longer than it should have. But I'm going to keep it on the ground with Mitchell here. And hopefully he can punch this in for the touchdown. It looks like we're finally going to score. And this time there is not a flag. So that's actually going to count. So, I mean, that is going to tie this thing up at 7. And, I mean, it looks like the Cowboys put up a pretty good fight in this game, but it was not good enough. So it looks like the Baltimore Ravens are finally going to be getting the job done. I mean, Lamar did have one hell of a season. So, I mean, this is definitely deserved. I mean, it seemed like every team we faced had problems going up against this super team. But as you can see, to end things off, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are going to be hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. That's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comments section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.